you nominate someone early, like, so that's
All
something
right,
I
roll
should
the
get.
script. Good night, everyone.
Yeah, don't look at
Thank
the
you.
Twitch channel.
Yep.
Okay, hello. Yeah, we're back again with game number 2. I didn't do any kind of intro this time, but that's all right. I'm glad I'm good again. I don't really necessarily want to be evil today because I'm tired. I'm getting over COVID myself, so Slayer is not exactly a low-pressure job, but I will do my very best. I do need to tell Grady that I can hear him downstairs, so he needs to be careful how loudly he talks. I'll go and tell him that. Yeah, I'm in the same house as Grady here, so I can hear him sometimes downstairs. I can't hear what he's saying, but I can hear him talking. But he claimed Exorcist to me in the last game. But let's not talk about last game. Let's talk about this game. If you're in chat and you want to throw in who you think is going to be the demon this time, let me know. I just want Jesse to... Yeah, I'm definitely going to try to get a... I'll get my Slayer shot off, just if I hit the person. I want to see Jesse win a game. Jesse's had a terrible string of luck in our Clocktower games lately. That was a tough one, too. But, yeah, let's get back to the chat. I just want Jesse to win a game.
I do, too. I'm 0 for 5.
Wait. No, I thought you won, and you were the,
No.
Wait, Eric.
Lunatic is on the good team.
Nope.
We didn't win.
We lost both
tried.
times.
We tried. Jesse did really well.
We did better the second game.
Yeah.
We still lost.
Jesse, I totally, though, believed you when you... I don't know, when you claimed Slayer was a little sus, but... I did believe you when you're like, maybe I lied for a different reason. I thought that was a great excuse. I thought you were claiming mutant, though. I thought that's what you were going for. Like, I can't really say.
That would have been good.
It was a really fun game. I enjoyed it. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to disrupt the chat.
Yeah, you're saying getting gaslit really well, Eric.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good sport.
I'm naturally a suspicious person because I'm pretty loud and not to use confident, but like I'm an almost borderline annoying person to deal with. So I'm gonna get voted as the demon a lot. Just that's my personality. It happens in every game of like these I've ever played.
Yeah.
I think
usually what greets me with gaslighting is when I'm like, hey, I know this person is evil. Can y'all at least do something about that? You can go ahead and kill me. But
I was really trying to hide from the Godfather kill. That's why I didn't want to like say I was a recluse right off the bat. Usually I would just say, yeah, I'm the recluse. Here you go, before you even investigate me. But yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I saw a little shimmer in your eye when I said I was a
shimmer.
And you were like, oh no, Godfather.
Yeah, Victory Bell, I never know what to think of you because like you're always suspicious to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
the way that Victory Bell monologues is very like winding and very like stream of consciousness. So I was just like, what is this bitch up to?
When Victor last game says something like, "Oh, well, let me see what the no dashi does," or something like that, I was like, "Oh, you're so evil." There was something about the way you said that, and then I promptly forgot about it. I still feel bad about Messi last game.
No, it's okay. Well, I feel bad for everything. Oh my god. I was so ready to be a marionette. I was like, I'm gonna ride or die a marionette.
I was so excited to like be on a little evil team with you. I was like, this is gonna be so fun.
I know, and like I was like, oh my god, we're gonna win. The two newbies are gonna fucking win.
That would have been amazing.
Duped. We were duped.
I was just very suspicious because it broke. I've only played Evil twice, and those were the only times that I survived past 2. And so
that should have been the giveaway.
Like, oh, fuck. They're gonna know. They're gonna know. Don't kill me this time, please.
What color's your token?
So Eric, tell me more about comedy sports, because one of my vision board things is to try like stand up.
Okay.
Oh,
Sure.
perfect.
Sure. So, to start off, Comedy Sports does something called short form improv, which isn't quite like stand up. They're both very, they're different types of comedic forms.
Yeah.
Both of them are very respectable, and if you want to do either one, I would totally support you.
Aw.
Comedy Sports is more like, have you ever seen like Whose Line Is It Anyway? If you've
Oh
ever
yeah.
seen the show,
Oh yeah. I
come up
went
with-
to. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they do like characters like they'll play like Jeopardy. They'll do like short little scene games that maybe last 3-4 minutes long. They take suggestions from the audience, like, okay, we're gonna play a game called Alphabet Genre. We're gonna come up with genres off the top of our head, and then they do things like that. Whereas stand-up is more like you're planning out, you're writing a routine, you're practicing it, and then you're going around your city. Rehearsing and trying to make a name for yourself in that city, and you kind of build up your reputation in that city by just doing open mics over and over again, constantly working on material, always rehearsing it. Very different types of comedy. Good for different reasons, but yes.
How
yeah.
would you say it's helped with like y'all play TTRPGs, right?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
You and Jesse, y'all are also in the TTRPG.
I'm into RPGs, yeah, but I don't have like a stream or anything. But yeah, Jesse is.
You
as
too
well,
soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soon? Oh.
Eric and I are working
But-
on. We've been working on something for a long time that we still need to get done.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
very thankful to be playing with Theo invited me to do a project for Alkenstar. It's a campaign from Pathfinder, and I'm thankful to be waiting at that. Yeah.
Jealous.
Has improv helped y'all with like being able to roleplay and?
Well, I naturally like playing characters and playing pretend and shit like that. I think that improv would help somebody to become more confident in themselves and more confident, because I think inside every person there's a little voice in your head that says, "Don't do this. This is weird. This is nerdy." Right? Don't.
Hello.
Good evening, Theo. You're the Slayer today. Isn't that exciting?
I am. I have a question about the
Yeah.
app, if you know, because I haven't figured this out.
Oh, please.
Is there a button, a short key that lets you accept the chats automatically? Because I'm realizing that I'm having a really hard time hitting that tiny little button over there. I usually the one who requests the chats or something. It's
See,
okay.
there's a shortcut in the setting. In the settings, there is a shortcut list. Just a quick look.
I can take a look in
Shortcuts.
a second. Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it during the
Yeah.
next night phase. I just thought
Okay.
you might know off the top of your head. But yeah, how's
Not off the top of my head.
everything going for you?
Great. Things are pretty much wrapped up. So let's check in. How you gonna play the Slayer today? You gonna hold it, or you gonna just use it straight away?
Well, there's two things I have to keep in mind. One is that, of course, as you saw in our previous game, I am probably a target for a lot of things. And so, yeah, it's probably going to be hard to get off an unpoisoned shot in this game, especially with two very poisony types of demons out there. So I'm not putting a whole bunch of stock in my Slayer shot. Let's just put it that way. But yeah, I probably...
You have little faith.
Yeah, and I probably will have to use it sooner rather than later because I don't think I'm typically going to survive very long. So those are my thoughts. Just to have to take a random shot probably due to the nature of my role on this channel and the scripts. But we're going to do our best with it.
Okay. All right.
Thank
best
you,
of luck.
sir. I appreciate it. Good luck.
Okay. And good.
Today's video is brought to you by Hit Point Press. The deck of many animated 5e reference cards can bring even more magic to your games, and they make fantastic gifts. Get animated spell cards, condition cards, or townsfolk NPCs. You can even get in-game items like the Deck of Illusions and the Deck of Many Things. Get your deck of many animated cards using the info icon in the corner or in the doohickey down below.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. I have tragically died. Your storyteller's dead on the Clocktower yet again. Again.
Every
One
night.
Just keeps happening.
Ah,
That's how we got.
what's happening?
We didn't kill
Why
the
have you
demon.
moved to this town?
I know.
You must act quickly now before you join me in the afterlife. You have 6 minutes to head away, and we'll come back to town.
Oh, I like
Good luck.
this how.
Okay, I mean,
yeah, you gave
we
us
need
a
to go-
time.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on, Theo?
Are you good?
I sure am.
Oh, good. What do you want to share?
I don't really have any first-hand information yet. I'm kind of inking toward, working toward that. You want to do a 3 for 3, or how do you want to do this?
Sure. I will tell you that I am either the grandmother, the fortune teller, or the exorcist.
Grandmother, fortune teller, or exorcist. Okay, that's cool. I'm either the oracle, the undertaker, or the grandmother.
Oracle, undertaker, or grandmother. Yeah. All right. Well, I will wish you luck then.
Yeah, for sure. I will wish you a good one.
Take care.
Yep.
Oh, man, that's the embarrassing thing again. It always happens.
we keep meeting like this. We gotta stop meeting like this.
Yeah. You need to go get your bluffs.
He didn't give it to me the first time. I know.
Let me go talk to Victor. I haven't talked to Victor yet.
It's fine.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Hi, I didn't learn anything.
Are you evil? Did you learn your demon or minion?
I learned that I'm good.
You learned that you're good.
I guess I did learn something, you know.
So, anything you want to tell me?
No, because I don't learn anything.
Okay, do you want to share anything that you might be, or?
I don't like doing 3 for 3s. I would just say I'm an each night person.
Okay, all right, yeah.
I hate that. Oh, that's such a terrible wording. Now I'm seeing that.
Every night, man.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Okay.
Don't wear yourself
I'm
out.
a good person each night.
Okay. Yeah, I'm somebody who just who does something in the game. I'm a doer, not a learner. So I'm gonna go try to find some people who have learned some things so that I can make some good decisions. So if you learn something, let me know. Okay.
All right.
All right. Good luck. Your mic may be a little quiet. I'm not sure what's up.
Well, okay. Do you want to talk to me now?
Hey.
Hello.
How are you this time?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. We've got to corner this demon. We've got to do better.
We really do.
Are you somebody who learns anything?
I am not.
Gosh, I'm a doer as well. I'm a doer.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to find somebody who has any information to give me some something to base my decision on, because I'm probably not going to live long. So if I'm going to do my thing, I probably better do some things quickly.
Yeah.
Have you learned anything?
I don't learn things. I do things.
I mean, from other chats that you've had around the table.
I have not. No.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll see if I can find some luck. If you learn anything, or if you think there's somebody I should talk to, let me know.
I will let you know.
Okay. Yeah. Good luck.
Oh, it's still just us.
Yeah, that's so embarrassing again.
It really is.
Gosh, these days are so short. Yeah, Brad does run his day short, so I feel like I gotta jump in and get these in there fast.
I know, but everybody's already talking, so that makes it hard.
I need to take better notes of who talks to who on the first night too. I did see Eric and Jesse talking, which makes me nervous for reasons which. I don't know if you were in that game. They were.
Because I missed games.
Yeah, you did.
So...
They were demon and minion 2 games in a row.
Oh wow.
And so yeah.
I mean, it could be one of them.
I guess it could be anybody at this point.
It could be. It's not me, so.
No, it's not me either. But these people. Let's talk to Grady. We got to chat. We don't have much time.
No.
Anything you want to tell me this time? Oh, I hate when Brad follows me around. Oh, it's so scary.
I know, right? My 3 for 3 is monk, artist, or exorcist.
Have you learned
it? I said exorcist again.
Yeah, I know. I'm writing that down. I will say I'm somebody who does something, and I want to do it soon because I know I'm probably not going to last long in this game. So have you learned anything that can point me in a certain direction, or if you know somebody I should talk to, that would be helpful.
I don't know, but Jesse's avoiding me.
I saw Jesse and Eric talking, which makes me nervous. Yeah, everybody's being very, coy. So, I just need somebody... and everybody's saying that they're a doer and they're not a learner.
I know. Eric suggested he may know something, but he doesn't want to share. Well, you should check with Victory Bell, because they're always like...
Oh, Victory Bell didn't want to say anything. They did. I don't do a 3 for 3, and it's so...
Yeah, but what did they roleplay?
They roleplay somebody who is being. They just said they just were role playing somebody who was being very coy, again. But they said
Fortune teller.
they said that they're one of the kind of middle characters who do something regularly.
Fortune teller.
Why fortune teller?
Because fortune tellers are always very vague.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Well, if you do learn something or give information and you're on the good team, please let me know, I guess.
All right.
And we're going to leave here. We're going to go be together in the chat. Yep, it's just us. I just want to win. I think I lost us the last game.
Yeah, like when do you get to go onto the scoreboard?
Oh, well, immediately, but after 5 games. I've already talked to you two. So,
You don't want to talk to me again?
I didn't even. I don't even.
You
Did
sounded so disappointed, Theo.
Morgan for you her robot?
Sorry?
Wait, the robot, right? You had robot blanket?
What?
I do have a robot. It's a quilt. Look at it. They're upside down. I made it
Well,
myself.
that's cool.
I
don't know what I
love that.
get.
Got all these cute little guys on it.
If you have an Etsy store, let's throw it in the chat.
I do not have an Etsy store.
Oh no!
They're so expensive to make. And they take so much time. I can't.
Yeah, you know what? Just enjoy your craft.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
What about telling everyone? Somebody everyone back just to admire Morgan's robot blanket. But I guess since everyone's back, we'll also give you a minute to chat and then we'll get into nominations.
I'm not going to nominate this time because last time I joked nomination, nobody thought was a joke.
So I have first-hand information. I actually don't mind letting people know what exactly I am, because then I can also share. I'm a librarian. I'm not going to share my 2 players yet because I want to suss these people out first. But I know that there's a mutant in play, potentially.
Mutant.
Yes.
Will not claim to be that.
Yes. So, yeah. Anybody else have information that they're willing to share?
At this moment, is there a suspect of another outsider?
Yeah. Does my mutant claim conflict with anybody else's fantasy?
I feeling it.
Okay.
No.
Wow! Oh my gosh! This is great chat, y'all.
I think you might be the only one who had information you're willing to share. It just seems like everybody else.
I mean, as a storyteller with 5 roles, I wouldn't put too many first-hand information per people in there.
A couple's good.
Don't minute me.
It's
Don't
not-
minute me.
It's not a Vortox game, but yeah.
It might as
But
well.
statistically,
Are you okay with dying?
Oh, me? Yeah.
oh well,
Look, no, my power has been used.
she's all used up. You're all used up.
No, just call me Agnes. I'm the librarian that just sounds like she's older than wisdom. So,
Well, do we want?
Well, with that, nominations are open. You can if you like, but you can also nominate each other.
I'm going to nominate Grady as Vengeance for last game because I couldn't get away with it the first game around.
All right.
yep.
Eric nominates Grady out of Vengeance.
We know
Sounds
it's
fine.
possible for someone to be demon 2 in a row.
That's pretty much it. I like to go for a first line nomination, and just so everyone, no one's suspicious of me. I'm doing this for statistics. Does that help? Does that help you think
All right.
down?
Yeah, that makes me sleep better at night. Yes.
Grady, your
We
defense.
love math.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say, what is
I need to know.
4 votes are required. Staying with Jesse. Starting now.
I mean, if you're so welcome for it, do you want to tell us what you are?
Four is enough. Grady on the block. Any other nominations?
Can I ask if I'm understanding something correctly?
Do you want to talk
You may.
privately with
Right.
Brad?
I just want to know if I'm understanding the Scarlet Woman correctly. So like, let's say
Scarlet Woman?
Grady is the demon, and we kill him right
Yep.
now. The Scarlet Woman will become the demon.
That's right.
Okay, I just want to know if I'm understanding her. Cool. That's all.
Oh wait, that's a copywritten song. I was gonna sing
So
something.
is anyone else going to nominate? Because if not, then
You can.
You can.
Kill Jesse because they're saying they're the Scarlet Woman.
I wanted to think if there's any bad reason to like kill someone the first night.
okay. Well, if I'm on the block anyway, I'm the mutant.
Can I
Well,
help you, Catboy?
So I was told Eric or Theo was the mutant.
That's interesting.
So you might be poisoned.
I might have been poisoned.
or Grady's lying.
Or I'm
Or
lying.
Great is lying.
He's lying.
If you remember when you were like, there may or may not be a mutant, and I was like, yes. Because I thought that my hesitation to give you a 3 for 3 was figuring out that I was a mutant. I didn't realize that you had information that there was a mutant.
Well, okay,
Yes,
I
so
remember that conversation.
How
So-
are you supposed to play the mutant? You are
You're
mad
supposed
about
to-
being an outsider.
hang
And now you could also just die in general.
Yeah.
But I don't think Brad's going to do that now because that would confirm me, and there's no reason to do that because I'm going to die anyway.
time out. So if Grady's actually the mutant, I'm not saying we believe him, and Catboy was poisoned. So if Catboy doesn't die tonight, I'm inclined to believe that Victory Bell is probably the demon.
Yeah.
Why Victory Bell and
I-
not Morgan?
Yeah, why not?
I've talked to Morgan because we're tight. We got a little circle of trust going.
Nice.
Okay.
Circle.
It's the blanket. It protects her.
Yeah.
I nominate Victory
Anyone
Bell.
else today? Oh,
Oh,
No, I'll be happy to.
Tell us why.
You can not kill me tomorrow, Eric. I just want to survive until second.
To lay up,
Theo's exhibition first.
I will say I did get a chance to talk to Victory Bell today, and Victory Bell was very coy about everything that they were telling me. Didn't want to do a 3 for 3 or anything, which does read a
Never
little
do
bit.
3 for 3. That's my shtick.
It does read a little more minion-y than it does demon-y to me, but the Catboy Grady thing, I think we should lift it off of Grady at this point. I think that would be a very bold play for evil. So I think this is a good shot.
Yeah, I also have to say something. I'm so sorry, Victory Bell, but when I was talking to VV, I was like,
That's a lot of people.
oh my god, wouldn't it be crazy if you're like the Undertaker? And then he was like, yeah, I am actually. Wow, Brian. Like, how did you guess that? And
That's a lot of
Right.
people voting for this.
Victor Bell, what's in defense?
Well,
You want to go?
because
it was so sus. It was
Why
so
would you
sus.
out me as the Undertaker though? What
It
if
was
I am
so-
the Undertaker and now I'm a target?
No, because you're not, because you just did it because I suggested it.
here's the thing. He did tell me he was an each night person, but he likes executions. So.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know.
you fool.
All right. This is vote starting. Then going from Theo, 4 required, 4 to tie, 5 to die. Here we go.
It was just really sus, Victory Bell. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean,
It's currently gonna tie.
it's still keeping the pattern.
Need
at
one more
least.
vote to execute.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's gonna keep the pattern that the
or-
Undertaker dies,
It's a tie.
dies first.
No one on the block.
No one on the block.
Wow.
Does anybody want to eat
okay.
cheese on our block?
Catboy, if you're okay, let's go with Grady's thing. If you're poisoned, then and perhaps there's a Nodashi, it could be Morgan.
Well,
And
If-
I would like to know your reasons as to why Eric trusts you.
who?
That's
Well,
fair.
Nominate Morgan.
Morgan and Eric, why?
Oh, he's
I'm-
nominating
nomination?
Morgan. They're
I'm
nominating
Eric's
Morgan.
grandmother.
Oh, is there a
Oh.
grandma?
So who was that?
I'm Eric's grandmother.
Start knowing a good player. Okay, well then it's
Was
okay
it
for you to die.
Was
We
it
want you to
nomination
die first, or we want you to
don't-
die before.
I don't think
grandchild.
that's a great way to go.
Right.
I really think victory is the way to do this.
No, because if I'm
Well,
the
we can't
Undertaker,
nominate Victory again, so...
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I mean, I'm the Undertaker, so it will prove if you are actually the grandmother, as you say. Or are you lying?
Can I ask if the information that Morgan got was accurate towards Eric?
We did a little hostage negotiation where we counted down 3, 2, 1, and both said the same roll at the same time. So neither one of us were poisoned.
Yeah.
Okay.
Learned that one from you, Theo, actually.
Yeah.
Wait.
After
So that's good to know.
the first poison grandmother debacle I had with Grady, yeah, we're doing the hostage thing.
How does the hostage thing work? What does that mean?
So, like, let's say you're a poison grandmother. This actually screwed me because I was a grandmother once, and I was poisoned, and I thought Grady was my grandchild. I don't want to take up too much time, but basically, I was like, Grady, you're the farmer. And Grady's like, yeah, I totally am, but he was evil.
Brad.
Yeah.
Yes, Catboy.
The grandchild does not get told they're a grandchild.
No.
Correct.
No, the grandma goes up to the grandchild.
Yeah.
No
I
further
went up to
questions.
Eric, and I was like, hey, 3, 2, 1, tell me what you are.
No further
Are there any more
questions.
nominations?
I'm
nominations or
nominating
close
Morgan.
play?
I'm nominating Morgan.
Sorry. Victory Bell nominates Morgan.
Wait, this
tell
is
us why.
under the.
Well, for me as the Undertaker, I just want to learn one thing. So at least it will clarify and let me know, unless I'm poisoned, if Morgan is telling the truth.
Okay. Morgan, your defense?
I'm Eric's grandmother, so I mean, I am a good kill for the first night because, you know, I've been outed, so now
wanna
we don't
learn
have a
information.
grandmother, but like,
There's no reason to kill people every day.
there isn't a reason to kill people every day, so.
Well,
But
there is.
my
Here's the
reason
thing.
is to verify your information.
It
Well,
should be Victory Bell.
so-
who we're shooting at.
I want to see if I survived the night.
You were.
Yeah,
you
me
were
too. I'm a little
die.
nervous. I've been a little.
No, I'll tell us.
So-
All right, same with Catboy, going round.
That's interesting.
Interesting.
Jesse, are you evil again?
No, I have no logic anymore.
Yeah, after the last game.
You've unlocked chaos mode, and nothing will ever make sense.
Oh gosh, the chaos demon. Damon.
Just putting you down as.
Any other nominations or end the day in 10 seconds? All right then. Fine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good night, everyone.
It's stressful being a player. How do y'all do this every week?
It builds character.
Yeah, put tear in your chest.
I
don't want hair on my chest.
Get some lasers.
Well, arguably this helps with like it kind of helps strangely with just dealing with people in general. I've used it to like get my interview skills to be better, just because like I need to be more. Yeah, I need to be more like. I need to be able to show with my body language that I'm confident in what I'm saying, and
Cool, collected.
I'm telling the truth.
And to find out if the interviewer is a demon.
Yeah.
Very important.
Do you just start off the interview? It's like, are you evil? Are you evil?
Are you a demon?
Well,
you have to tell me if you are. It's the law.
Are you a devil?
so like when I play Mafia, I do like, because my skills are terrible and I'm trying to work on it. It's doing the thing where everyone in the round table will say the phrase, "I'm not the Mafia." You know?
That's interesting.
Because I'm really bad. I get, if I am the Mafia, I'm like, I'll just start laughing because I can't lie.
Yeah, you're such a little mischievous scamp that I could see you just being like, hee hee, like instantly.
But
I'm not being your tell.
So you could do it at your interview and be like, "Are you in the Mafia?"
Messi. I was just gonna ask Messi, are you streaming your game of your Pathfinder campaigns?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
We're actually streaming live tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central.
Which one are you streaming tomorrow?
The Abomination Vaults.
And then, be sure to like and subscribe when they post it on.
Yeah, like, follow, and subscribe to my channel, MessyB20.
Twitch.tv/MessyB20.
MessyBT20.
Did you, are y'all using like Foundry or anything to do maps?
Yes, we're using Foundry with a whole bunch of different modules.
Ooh.
I love Foundry.
What's your
so
favorite
much.
like little module on there?
I think it's the JB2A asset pack, even though the like remaster kind of messed with like the compatibility, because it.
Hello.
Yeah. How's it going?
Oh.
Survived your first day? No splash shots? Or what are you thinking?
Oh wow! I kind of regret lifting it off of Victory Bell. I think I was a vote there, and I think that was maybe the shot at it.
Vote.
Yeah. Yeah. I just had second thoughts. It's difficult being a player. I am not accustomed to it, and so I don't trust my gut yet, and I keep changing my mind on things, and it's messing people up. And I think I've also realized that I have social power around the table, and so it makes me want to be extra careful, because I think that like the previous game, I think that I just made some moves and people listened to me because they're used to me being the one with some power on this table, and so I'm trying to keep that in mind too. I don't want to overpress my bounds. Does that make sense? So there's some like interesting meta things going as well. So
yeah. Okay.
Do you prefer being a player or a storyteller?
It's definitely fun having all the information, knowing exactly, watch my puppets dance. No, not quite that much, but I like mixing it up. I like variety. So I like playing, I like storytelling. I've played more than story told. A lot more player spots now, storyteller spots. So it's very refreshing, storytell for you this evening.
Well,
a lot of fun.
I very much appreciate it. I'm excited to see how this one turns out. So yeah, thank you.
All right, cool. All right, good night.
Thank you.
Yeah, maybe they just didn't want a metagame.
Yeah.
I just wanted to finish.
Okay, well, we can't rush to finishing things. Sometimes we want to enjoy the ride.
Well, hey,
I guess you'll never finish a one shot, huh?
Well, here's the thing. Like, I feel like then as a GM, you that it's just like, oh, we're out of time. You guys blow up because the ultimate evil that you're supposed to fight just
you
put a time clock on there?
No, we'll just continue it and really savor the flavor.
But like, you haven't been continuing it though, have you?
I'm trying to.
Like, so like if it's like let's just say a new ruler has taken over, and now it's going to be really hard to speak your mind. It's like the dictator you're supposed to stop has like taken over.
Well, maybe everyone's schedules can get in line, and then we
I should also point out that with the New Year's resolutions, we talked about last time is also like letting go of like things that you're still holding on to, and
this campaign.
You are discounting the fact that we've done some one-shots that we did complete. So the Leshy one we completed, the Star
That's true.
Finder one we completed.
We did.
Morning, everyone. Morning. Is this a repeat? Who knows? Sorry, Theo. Welcome to playing. You're dead again.
That's so sad.
That's what you get.
I'll give you have another 6 minutes, and
Oh,
I'll see you back here.
All right.
Okay.
Theo, you want to tell us what happened or what you are?
Yeah, I guess there's no reason not to. I was the Slayer.
Oh.
Well, didn't get to do that.
Nope.
Wow.
That's a problem.
No.
Oh, I don't know who to trust at this
nice.
table. Hello.
Hey, what's going on, Theo?
I really thought you were gonna die.
Who knows? I thought so too. I thought it might have been an interesting play. I really do think Catboy is poisoned, which means Victory Bell is probably the Ondashi. I think you probably were poisoned too, if I had to guess. Catboy being poisoned at night makes me think that it's probably not a Pucka game, because Catboy would have died if that was the case. Not you.
If Victory, do you think Victory is the demon or the minion?
I think they're the Ondashi. It's
It's
either
like, why would they kill me? Like, if they would know you're the grandson based on what Morgan, so you would be, they could kill you and Morgan. Why would they kill the poison slayer who could help them?
Since you're dead, I'll go ahead and level with you. Me and Morgan actually role switched. I'm Morgan's grandmother, right?
Good.
I know Morgan is good. I know what Morgan's role is. Because of the way the poisoning works, because Catboy's poisoning, I'm inclined to think that the Ondashi is Victory Bell. It's obviously not a Pucka game if that's the case, if Catboy was poisoned. Or Catboy could be lying about the librarian. That's also a possibility. You'd have to justify that.
Well, wait. But regardless, though, like, why would they kill me?
I have no idea. I don't know why they'd kill you.
Unless it's like just an inexperienced demon, which I think might be a possibility.
I think that's probably what's happening. I'm not looking too much into the fact that why they would kill you. I'm more concerned with the source of the poisoning, which is how you would figure out where the demon is.
Yeah. Well, who's Morgan then?
Morgan's the monk.
Okay.
And I'm claiming monk, right? So Morgan's the actual monk. Yeah.
Okay.
That's how we're playing this. Yep.
I'm sus of Jesse again too. I'm gonna go talk to Jesse because Jesse and Victory voted together. I think because everybody was voting for Victory the other day, and so that made me sus on like maybe Victory was good because Evil was voting on it. So that was the only thing.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a good point to bring up. But I'm more concerned with the poisoning on Catboy. Jesse probably could be evil. Yeah, it's fair.
Okay. I'm gonna go talk around. If you learn anything else, let me know.
That's good.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, who?
Dang it.
Who's here? Just Dio?
Yeah.
Who said that they were the artists last time?
Oh, here, we can go into private chat. Hey.
Who said that they was artists last time?
In the previous game?
Huh?
Victory?
Uh-huh.
In the previous game, you mean?
Yeah.
In the previous game, it was Morgan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. She's talking to me right now. Hold on.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
We're all here together.
How's it going? We are all here together.
Did you
Sorry.
use your power last time?
I did, yes.
Last time, artist?
Oh no, last time no, I didn't.
Oh. What would you have asked?
Well, I was gonna ask if like the evil was on like a specific side of the table.
Oh.
And then I could like narrow it down to an area because we had no information.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm the artist, but the
Catboy, meow. Did you still?
Hey, are you the
Well, I'm sorry. I have to go in a meeting.
Yeah, sorry, I pulled you away.
Yo.
I'm so confused.
I'm so sorry you died. I'm so sorry I celebrated. It was just.
Oh no,
it was just like Schadenfreude, or what's it called?
Yeah, that's it.
Just
that's it. But let's
karma coming around.
Since we only have a second, do you have? Who are you?
Okay, I'm gonna give you. Well, you're already.
I'm dead.
Slayer,
I'm
so
like
you're dead. So, but you could be no. You could still be the accomplice. You could still be the minion.
I don't know why they would kill. Why would you kill your minion in this game?
That's true. That's so
there's
true.
Like no reason to.
That is very.
I'm the
very,
dead
very,
slayer. Like we need to solve this.
Okay.
So we got to tell each other things.
Well, I'm the artist. I'm the artist. I don't know why I whispered it.
So Victory Bell seems to also be claiming that. Are you like swapping?
He claimed last time that he was the Undertaker.
Well, he's off talking to Morgan, asking about artist stuff from last game, and so
that's weird. But
unless did you tell him? Did you tell them that you were the artist?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
well,
I told him.
Well, it could be
yeah, because he told me he was Undertaker, and I'm just like, okay.
Well, he could just be asking for your behalf. So,
that's very, very true.
Yeah, but they didn't say that they were, but they could just be. So I'm gonna put you down as artist. I'm gonna switch them back to Undertaker. Well, if you're gonna use it, remember, use it soon. You know how this game goes. Do you know any? You don't have any other information you want to share, or anybody you think I should talk to?
Not yet. I mean, I'm still trying to get my feet on the ground here. So.
Well, Victory Bell is the one that has the most sauce at the table right now, but who knows? Based on the Catboy thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
I'll see if I can squirrel anything out of them.
Okay, well, or anybody. Good luck.
Yeah. Bye.
They can get a double kill if they do that.
I'm just trying to figure out when Brad's gonna kill me.
I will say that there are. this is a good opportunity. Brad can ask a rules question.
You may.
When it comes to, I'm sorry. When it comes to things like the mutant, are you one of the storytellers who considers each day a fresh day when it comes to madness, or are you someone who says if they break madness once, you can kill them at any point in the rest of the game?
So in a hypothetical situation where there was a mutant in the game and they, and say in day one outed themselves, and in day two they could, in theory, walk it back and go, no, that's clearly a bit, a joke, I'm actually something or other, then yes, it'll be basically a fresh start, assuming if it was done to convince people you definitely weren't the mutant the previous day.
Okay, so each day is a fresh day. It's good to know.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting chats. Are we still doing chats? I didn't hear a gong. Hi.
Hello.
Are you good? Are you evil? Did you kill me again?
I'm good. I didn't kill you again. I promise I would not do that.
What are
I'll
you?
kill you once.
Tell me quickly what you are.
Twice.
What are
I'm
you?
the fortune teller.
Okay. You have any good information yet?
I got yeses on 4 people I checked.
Okay.
So.
Talk to me tomorrow.
Wow. Gonna make double dong. Oh.
We're back.
Duh.
Okay, announcement. I misspoke earlier. My reads for Mutant, well, were Messi and Theo. I keep trying to tell him and he keeps going off, but yeah. So, but either way, I think the consensus is that I was poisoned.
I'm definitely not that. I could say if I was a mutant now. Well, I guess, could I? No, I wouldn't have a power. So yeah, I am definitely not the mutant.
If you were poisoned and you didn't die yesterday.
It's a Nodashi.
It's a Nodashi.
And it's Nodashi.
Or you're the minion, or the marionette.
Oh.
And you haven't been told yet.
It could be.
But that also would put sus on my neighbors as well.
Yeah, it would.
Mm-hmm.
So that would put sus on victory again.
Yeah.
Well, and here's the thing: if wow, they're really talking.
I'm just wondering what's going on over there.
Yeah,
I think I know.
How do you know?
Please tell me, I'm the lunatic.
How does he know?
I just think I know. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Theo, how do you know?
Because
Where did you get that guess from? I know where you're inferring from me from, but where did you get that extra information?
Hey, Messi.
I don't know what extra information you're referring to, so you're gonna have to talk to me privately.
My heart is beating out of my chest.
Did you get good info?
Hi, are you good?
Yeah, I'm just.
Are you inspired?
I'm inspired. I'm flummoxed.
I need to tell you something.
What?
I misspoke earlier. I originally said that my reads were for Mutant were Eric and Theo. I meant you and Theo.
So what was that about? What does that mean?
Like,
Which
are
means
you?
that Catboy's wrong.
So so either if I was not poisoned, then either you or Theo are the mutant and Grady is lying, or what we think is happening is that I was poisoned and that my neighbors have some sus on them.
Yes,
Oh my gosh, I can't even process that right now.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. Messi, do you have something you want to talk to us about?
Yeah.
Well,
Thank you guys
no,
all for
idea is that you
gathering.
might be poisoned. You might be
Let's
poisoned.
give Messi this.
I might be poisoned?
Just keep that in mind.
Okay. Well,
I don't see any reality where Messi would be poisoned. I'm pretty sure we're working with Onadashi. Because if Catboy's poisoned, then Messi couldn't have been poisoned.
Well, spotlight on Messi right now.
Okay, go ahead, Messi. What was
the
the question?
demon's on the left half.
What does that mean?
the left half of the circle.
From who to
Like, if
who?
I drew a circle...
So
Does that
did
include
you
Eric and
specify-
Vic? Does it have to?
Yeah,
With the middle people.
Did you
Yes.
specify?
Are you a clockmaker?
No.
Okay, this is going to be on the reverse. So
Okay.
imagine this reversed.
It is reversed for us, yeah.
Yeah, it's already flipped.
So it's
So the
Eric's
left side,
Symmetrical. It's
they're on
symmetrical.
someone.
So Eric, Jesse, Grady, or Victory Bell.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Or you. No.
Well, no, if I was a
Let's
demon,
not
then
Theo,
the
the game would be
yeah.
over.
All right.
JK, LOL.
Anybody else?
Nominations
Got it.
open, but you are free to keep chatting if you like.
I nominate Victory Bell.
Well, great. You know, it's Victory Bell. Tell us why.
Because it looks like a Nodashi game, and Victory Bell is the only candidate at this point.
Morgan.
And
Eric and I already cleared each other.
No,
and here's the thing: if you die, then we could just go after Eric.
Yeah.
That gets Morgan.
Yeah.
Grady,
No, you go
Victory Bell,
after
your defense.
Morgan. I mean, I'm fine. Okay, I'm still the Undertaker. I'm gonna learn that I'm the Undertaker. But if I die and the game doesn't end, you go after Morgan.
Well, so what did you get on Theo yesterday?
Nothing. He didn't die. He didn't get
He
executed.
didn't execute him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like executions.
rules. Okay,
All right.
So
carry on.
I mean, killing me will just be like Messy Beasting, where I mean,
Oh my god.
I'm the
And that's what I'm
executioner.
scared of, because maybe you are. Oh no.
for you to learn something.
hmm?
But wait,
Full
okay,
risk required.
we're so sure that Victory Bell is the
You could You can do 4 to get them on the block. You can always take them off.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
All right. Vote staying from Theo's dead vote. Going round.
We can take you off. We can take you off.
Morgan? Okay, well, there's 4.
Make it beatable.
Oh,
Is it Victory and Jesse?
I just don't know what to do.
Is it? It's Jesse.
Victory Bell on the block with 5. Any other nominations?
I mean, I nominate Morgan.
Fair.
Victory Bell nominates Morgan. Tell us why.
I mean, I feel like I'm being gaslit again, where I'm telling you Morgan is very sus, and my power will allow me to see if, and verify.
But
But
So-
I'm also okay with I'm a good person, and I'm gonna keep in a pattern that I always die second. So
That's
You
true.
know.
well, so
That
here's the
happens,
thing.
man. I'm not gonna
Like
hold a
the thing-
grudge of being gaslit.
Here's the thing. If you die and
Uh-huh.
the game
Game
keeps
doesn't
going,
end.
then we
Are you going to
Go for
vote
Morgan.
Morgan next?
Yeah, we would have the time to do that.
I don't want you
Yep.
to talk, Eric. I think you're sus. Grandson.
Oh my god.
Ouch!
Don't
All right.
speak.
Morgan, your defense.
I mean, it's the same as last time. Eric is my grandson, and we already checked each other, and Catboy does seem to be poisoned, though, so... And Messy also is like, well, that half of the table is sus. So
Hey, if I'm the marionette and I die, 'cause I don't know that I'm a marionette, will my icon switch?
No.
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 I think only the demon can tell you.
Yeah, the demon, and I don't think the demon would.
Have
And
waited this
if
long.
you're a marionette, the demon would have to be right next to you, so that it would.
Or the
He
bloody
mean.
recluse.
Yeah.
All right. 5 to tie, 6 to die, staying with Catboy.
While the vote's going around, I will say that there's a Ragnar Bear in the chat who says, who proposes a drinking game where we drink every time Eric looks suspicious.
No, I'm not trying to lose my week. No.
No, as someone who's sober, I will hydrate all this person wants.
All right. Any more nominations? Victor Bell still on the block.
I want you to be able to use your power.
I mean, my power will be that I'm the executioner.
Go ahead and nominate somebody, Jesse.
But I would have also nominated Morgan, but no one voted for Morgan, so I doubt anyone's gonna really vote for anyone else. So
Why would you not want to vote for Victory Bell?
Well, just in case, like, let's say, going off of the two things that Victory Bell and Morgan are claiming, if they're both right and they both are claiming the right thing, it's better to keep Victory Bell because he can do something rather than Morgan, whose power doesn't do anything.
But Morgan's power would be confirmed by me, right?
You two could be the evil team. We don't know.
Okay. Well, anyways, I'm gonna be spiteful though. The demon called you out and poisoned you, Eric, and you're both gonna die.
Ouch!
All right, counting that down. They'll end in 5.
Sorry.
Okay. Grady is executed and dies. Good night, everyone.
Brady?
Wait,
No night yet. No night chat.
Oh.
So,
Sneaky.
airline food.
Oh, so
yeah, Flying United.
So
What
here's
do
the
they
thing, like, there are some airlines that have good food. Like I flew on Korean Airlines. Great.
Okay, well that's different. International airlines are different from.
And here's
we're
the
talking
thing,
about domestic.
like domestically, unless it's like Alaska or Hawaii, I don't need food. Like I'm just like, hey, just get me to my destination.
I wonder if Grady did go around. This is just you and me now. I wonder if Grady did go around and say mutant during the day again, because that otherwise goes against what Brad said earlier, that he wouldn't hold it against Grady from the previous day. But maybe Grady talked about it that day too. So I'll have to ask Grady. Well, it doesn't really matter at this point. Grady's already dead. It is what it is as a mutant. So clearly, saved Victory Bell there. Basically, think Victory Bell's probably the demon, right? That's not really any other option. Jesse, I guess, is the minion, which would be the assassin, probably. This would be my guess. Or it could be the Scarlet Woman, but I think that they would have let Victory Bell die in that case, because it would just pass to Jesse. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and write you down as assassin. Poor Jesse is evil in every game. I'm gonna go ahead and write you down as Nodashi. I still don't know why they would kill me though first. That just doesn't make any sense to me unless they didn't. Yeah, because me being a poison slayer, you want me to take my shot because maybe I'll shoot you and clear you. So it just that doesn't make sense to me. But unless you're double bluffing. But I mean it could very well be Eric and Morgan, doing a double bluff there. We shall see how it goes tonight.
But I love the train.
That's valid.
There's
it definitely was not cheap.
Yeah, there's a beer route that I really want to take. Like, it's a week-long trip across the country, and the views are amazing, but I don't have that kind of money, and there's still a pandemic.
Oh, we're back.
Morning, everyone. Morning. All right, joining us in the land of the dead is Morgan.
Bye-bye.
That'll be 5 minutes.
Now I'm confused. Huh.
Wait, we nominated Victory last round, right?
Oh yeah, what happened?
Grady died because they're a mutant.
Which meant that there was a reason
Oh.
that the storyteller didn't want Victory Bell dead.
Because they just wanted to be real nice to me and let me know that my power worked, and you're the.
Did your power
you're the
work?
mutant.
I'm just gonna add Theo to this chat. What's up, Theo?
Hey,
Yeah, I just wanted to be a part of this too.
Yeah,
We're very. I think I was poisoned last night because if I think I'm poisoned, well, but how would I be poisoned if Victor's the dang Nodashi?
I think
right.
I think there's a possibility that Victory is the minion and Jesse's a demon.
Oh, that's possible.
But why am I still alive? Because I'm the grandmother, supposedly. Morgan's supposedly the monk.
Well, you're the
Like,
if it's a Nodashi again,
If you're poisoned, it might not have triggered, maybe?
but then how is Cap? Okay, so Catboy's clearly poisoned. We can all agree on that, right?
Yeah, maybe.
And
yeah.
it's not a puck unless you believe one of two things. Catboy's the demon, and they're bluffing as the librarian, which is a great play. If that's the case, or it's a Nodashi game, because it can't be a pucka game. If Catboy was attacked by the pucka and Catboy was poisoned, Catboy would be dead. Catboy would be dead, and that's not the case. So it's possibly a Nodashi game, or Catboy's lying and Catboy's possibly the demon.
Why did Catboy say the wrong name?
I don't know.
That's the thing that's stuck in my crawl right now. Like, he said Eric and Theo, and they're like, no, I meant Messi and Theo.
Yeah, that's pretty suspicious.
Yeah, but I also should be dead right now, so I'm kind of wondering how I got poisoned, which is interesting to me. Why am I still alive?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm confused.
Morgan, who did you protect around here, Morgan?
I mean, I was protecting Eric for a little bit, and then last night I was protecting Catboy because I.
Okay, I'll let y'all chat.
I don't think so, but
They are confusing me out here.
Why did you say the wrong name the first time? That's what I'm stuck on.
Because that's who I chose as my seamstress, and also they're right next to each other. Trust me, I do this all the time. Like, like I told someone I ordered the Google Pixel 7, but the 6 came in, and I had to double check myself. It's like, oh, I did order a 6. Like,
all right,
I am just really ditzy. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. That's like the only thing I can't suss out.
So, yeah, like
it's either Victory Bell and Jesse or Morgan and Eric.
So, I mean, who do you want who do you want me to?
I mean, at this point, I think it's Victory Bell and Jesse are the more likely ones. But
speaking of Jesse, she's getting me a chat.
All right, I'll let you chat. Oh, it's just me. Am I by myself? I think I'm supposed to do something. Oh, I want to go talk to this group. All by myself. It's definitely Eric. It really could be Eric and Morgan. It really could be. Oh, they ignored me. Morgan, Messi, B, and Victory Bell. That's an interesting group. Somebody talk to me. Let me in. Content people.
He's out.
Hey. Hi.
Okay.
Wait.
Hi.
So what did you get on your first night?
So okay, the first night hold on, I wrote down who I checked. Okay, first night I checked Eric and Grady, and I got a yes. Second night I checked Morgan and Victory Bell and got a yes. Third night I checked Messi and Catboy and got a yes. So Messi and you and got a yes.
You might have been poisoned last night.
But I got a yes every night for everyone being a demon.
So here's the thing. It may be that I was poisoned the first night, and you were poisoned night 2 and 3.
I mean, I guess there's a red herring, and then also there's a recluse.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Yeah, there is a red herring. Someone registered.
Grady's the only one I trust. That's the one I want to talk to. Grady's the only one I trust, and he's the only one I can't get a chat with.
Well, somebody run back, eh?
All right.
Perfect. Public.
We're gonna tear each other apart.
Wait a minute.
The gong
game.
has rang.
I am so confused.
I'm so confused.
Hey, wait.
Well, give me a minute to talk about your confusion, and then you know each other if you like.
So I'd like to point out one thing that Grady pointed out to me, that when the assassin kills a grandchild, the grandmother does not die.
Yeah.
So it's
only
possible.
the demon. The needles.
Correct. So that resolves one of my confusions. I still think the poison people. I still think Catboy is poisoned, and which would still lead me to believe Victory Bell is evil because it's clearly not Morgan now because Morgan's dead.
So are you suspecting that the person that the demon picked last night was not killed because they were protected?
I'm gonna turn it around.
Hang on,
Eric.
Wait.
So I'm suggesting I'm suggesting that Morgan was killed by an assassin. So here's what happened. Me and Morgan switched roles. Morgan was actually the monk.
I was the monk.
The grandmother. I'm the grandmother. I don't know why the demon chose to kill the grandmother rather than the grandchild, but that's okay. The assassin probably killed Morgan, which wouldn't trigger the grandmother kill. The poisoning is clearly, if Catboy's poisoned, it clearly wasn't a Pucka game. It's got to be a Dodashi game. And the only two options for Dodashi are Victory Bell and Morgan, right?
Is there any other way that I would be giving false information?
Marionette.
Marionette.
Yeah, you could be a marionette.
But then even then, that would
I
still
don't
be
know why they
Victory Bell
wouldn't
and
have
Morgan.
told you by now.
I don't think there's anything else that causes poisoning on this script.
Yeah, I was like, there aren't any minions.
Nominations are open. You can keep chatting, but also
I
nominations
nominate
are
Victory Bell. I nominate Victory Bell.
It's
all right then.
Occam's
Eric
razor.
nominates Victory Bell.
Eric nominates Victory Bell. Yep.
Tell us why.
Because the source of poisoning is if Catboy's poisoned, there's no other option.
I
at
have
this
been
point.
poisoned at some point.
Oh yeah, let's let Jesse discuss that.
Sure. But I rest my case. Jesse, you can discuss whatever you want. That's fine.
So I'm the fortune teller. And each night I've checked 2 different people. So I've never checked the same person twice. And I've gotten a yes every single night. So like I could get a yes for a demon, I could get a yes for my red herring, I could get a yes for a recluse if there is one. No one's really claimed recluse.
So who did you check?
Yeah.
And everyone who's still alive.
So you told me who you checked, and here's the thing. Each time could be explained if you're telling the truth. You could have picked the demon in one pair, the recluse in another, and like gotten poisoned one night if that were feasible, but that'd have to be a lot of things like going that way for it to be feasible.
The other option is that Jesse is the minion and trying to pull Sus away from Victory Bell.
I mean, I have Victory Bell down as the Nodashi and Jesse as the assassin. Oh, my Grim.
All right. Okay. It's Victory Bell's defense now. So let's get that in, and we'll do more pertinent after that.
I will put one for the defense. I will say that if you believe Catboy is lying as the librarian, that's also another worldview, but that's not what they're putting forward. That would be a defense in favor of Victory Bell not being the demon if you think Catboy is lying and as actually the demon.
Can I be the demon without knowing it?
No.
No.
Okay.
Well,
Victory Bell. Any words from you?
I mean, I already talked to Messy B and Morgan about it. Use my power. I'm happy. I'm the Undertaker. And at least I found out about Grady, even though we all know that. It's gonna keep true that I'll be second execution. So, you know, I'm fine with dying.
I'm putting mine down because we have 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't need to use the dead vote.
Yeah.
You know, so that's fine. I'm yeah, you can do the votes. I'm the Undertaker, so you know what that's my.
Good job, Victory.
All right.
Very good.
Okay. 3 votes required. Staying with Theo's dead vote. Going round.
So solemn.
I know.
I'm still reading things.
Victory Bell
I'm just like
with 3.
And now I'm gonna turn it around. It's either Catboy or Eric, honestly. You could have. But you didn't die. Hey, can the Pucka constantly just be poisoning the same person?
No, because they die the next day.
Right.
Oh, okay. You can't like keep them alive by poisoning them again.
Right.
No.
Okay.
People can poison themselves, I guess. But
Then they would die.
Yeah.
Well, they would be poisoned, so they wouldn't have a power.
Then
They're
I'll choose
poison-
it. I nominate Catboy.
I was gonna say, Brad, just to clarify, I think the rule is if a pucket poisons themselves, they never become unpoisoned, right? Isn't that? Yeah, I think that's the rule.
don't do it. Yeah.
That's really fun.
Sorry, was it Victory Bell nominate Catboy, was it?
Yes.
Very good. All right, tell us why.
I'm going on the logic that they might be lying about being the librarian the entire time and throwing that ruse.
Catboy, you're being accused of lying in this deception game. What's your defense?
I'm really trying to make sure that I'm not like something that is like can think there's something else. Because I
think you're the
I'm sure-
marionette.
Yeah, I'm
You're
like
the lunatic.
I think the only
I-
thing that makes sense is if the only other of the world that makes sense is Catboy being the godfather and knowing there's a mutant in play and then claiming librarian and saying there's a mutant out there. I think that's the only other world I can think of.
But they know.
well, honestly, I mean, as long as
So
It shouldn't be 1. It's always 0 or 2.
no,
That will-
I'm telling the truth. Let's say that first and foremost, but I'm just double checking, making sure that like there's nothing else that.
I think the most logical is you're a no-dashi poison librarian.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
Because
All right, 3 to tie, 4 to die. Staying with a Victory Bell.
note that Jesse and Victory Bell are still voting on the same team here.
Jesse, I know you're good sometime.
So it's not enough?
Her
Victory
game
Bell's
is
still involved?
frozen. She just messaged in Discord.
Hey.
Ah.
Her game is frozen.
We'll give Jesse
you
a
know,
second to come back.
That's okay.
They're back.
Welcome back.
We paused things while you were gone. You didn't miss anything.
Yeah, because you're the most important player because you're the demon.
No, I'm not.
Any more nominations before I close today?
I was your marionette all along, and I never.
What happened with the Catboy nomination?
It was just Victory Bell and Jesse nominated, or just
Okay.
voted on that one.
And so everyone's now very suspicious of you and me,
Well, sorry.
which is fine. I'm in the good team, or I believe I'm on the good team. So
I'm also on the good team.
I'm fine with y'all targeting Jesse next.
Hey,
All right.
one more night to find out if I'm poisoned.
All right.
2, 1.
All right. Victory Bell. You're being executed by the town. How would you like to die?
I mean, I'm gonna die like Atticus Finch. Eat more rocks, please. Right? I mean, I still believe I'm the good person. It's Jesse. And Jesse didn't know
Alright.
to tell me
What?
that I'm the marionette.
You are crushed by a large rock, one singular large rock, summits from the sky and crushes you.
Came off from that
You
damn
die.
clock.
Yeah. So just pick the masonry. All right. Good night, everyone.
Aw.
I
What?
hate this.
Yes. That's why I have the little demon question mark next to Jesse.
I'm not.
Right now, I'm trying to do like the 3D chess. Oh, I'm gonna talk about
Although checking if there are 5 or more players alive. 1, 2.
No game talk.
yeah.
Thank you for enforcing my own rules.
That's right.
Hey,
Take your own medicine.
if any of you get visited by Brad, tell him I have a question.
Oh, you can go ahead and request a chat
You
with
can
him.
message it.
Yeah. Hit the enter request a chat. He might not jump in right away, but he'll come back to you.
Does anyone watch Jujutsu Kaisen?
No, but my partner does.
How do you watch it? I don't know. I keep feeling
Oh.
like I keep seeing it online. Maybe I should.
Let me
watch
ask
it.
them.
Is it streamed anywhere? Don't tell me Crunchyroll, because
I don't think it's Crunchyroll that they use.
Oh, we've got a raid coming in. 51 viewers.
Wow!
Let me-
Whoa!
Let me catch everybody up on what's going on. We are in night 4 of our script of Uncertain Death. Brad Thompson from the official Pandemonium Institute Twitch channel is our... Thank you for the follow there, Tangled. Yes, he is running our game for us tonight, our storyteller for the night. I'm Theo, I'm usually the storyteller, but tonight I get to be a player. And we are probably coming toward the end of this particular game. But if you want to catch up from the beginning, we do have the edited videos over on our YouTube channel at The Gallant Goblin. Or you can also watch the unedited versions here on Twitch when it's over. How's the game going, everybody?
I'm so confused.
It is a confusing game, more than usual. Thank you for the follow.
I'm this much confused every game.
Atreides is the one who did the raid.
Wait.
So thank you, if I read that correctly.
Wait.
Did you figure it out, Catboy?
I think I did.
Okay, you can tell us in the daytime. And we also have Ragnar Bear here, who really has it out for Eric. I don't know if you know who this person is, Eric, but they've got it out for you.
I have been, yeah, I think I do. Oh, I'm just as confused as everybody. It's all good.
Oh,
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, joining me in the realms of the dead is Catboy. So our final 3 is Jesse, Eric, and Messi B20. I'll give you 5 minutes and we'll open up nominations.
So I think that she was the Scarlet Woman when Victory Bell was alive. That was still 5 people.
Yeah.
Who?
Who was the Scarlet Woman?
Jesse.
Oh, but then I still need to resolve the assassin grandmother thing going on because I'm still need to figure out why I didn't die when my grandchild died.
Or Jesse was the Nodashi and you were poisoned the whole time. Or Jesse was the starting Nodashi.
Morgan was the demon, and Jesse...
It could also be Morgan and Eric.
Jesse,
you're muted.
You're muted,
Jesse.
Yeah, you're saying a lot of stuff. We're not hearing it.
Sorry. Hi, I'm here.
Wait, yeah, I forgot about that slip up. You were asking about the Scarlet.
I'm on the good team and I'm stressed.
So if we want,
Are you okay?
Help!
Are you doing okay
One
there?
of them's the demon.
What's that?
One of them's the demon.
I mean, okay. It could very easily be Eric and Morgan the whole game, and then Eric took out Morgan, and
That's what I was thinking.
to make him look better. So if you want to go and make that case,
He did that to me. He threw me under the bus when I was his minion.
Yeah, I think that's the case you can make. If you want to go into the town and make that case. Like, Eric and Morgan are backing each other up from the beginning. Classic grandmother demon bluff. So if you want to go make that case, I think that's your strongest case there.
Because I chose to check Eric and Messi as my fortune teller, and I got a yes, which doesn't help me now.
I mean, either Morgan and Eric are both good or both evil. And so, like, I don't see any world where it's messy. And so I think that's your case. So I just wanted to make sure.
Well, I mean, if Eric and Morgan are good, then it has to be messy.
Yeah, but it's either Eric and Morgan or it's you and Victory Bell. I think those are the only 2 worlds we're left with.
I will tell you 100% it's not me. I promise you.
Then I think that's the only other option. Like, it's Eric and Morgan then, and Morgan was a minion, and Eric, or Scarlet Woman situation.
Yeah.
I don't understand what happened to Catboy. I mean, Morgan could have been the starting Nodashi and poisoned Catboy. So that's you could say Morgan was the starting Nodashi, poisoned Catboy. Eric is the minion, Scarlet Woman, or something like that. And then Morgan offed herself and flipped to Morgan to Eric. So that's the other world. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Go make that case if you want to. Make that case to town. Okay. That's the only other world that makes sense to me anyway.
Yeah. Unless Messi just played a wild game and it's him.
I just don't see how it is, but it could be. So, like,
What is he claimed? What does he claim? Does he claim to be anything?
The artist. said that he saw that the demon was on the left side of the table.
Oh, right.
And so
Which would make the king. Well, I guess
either Eric or you or me or Grady or Victory Bell. But yeah, I think you need to go make your case to town because I think they're sus of you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Good luck. I feel bad for them. But
Yeah, what do you think, Theo? What's going on?
I mean, there's two worlds. The most obvious world is that Victory Bell and Jesse. That's the most obvious world. There's certainly a world where it's Morgan and Eric. Classic grandmother backing up the other one. One of them offing themselves, and it could be Scarlet Woman, or either way. It could also be Eric as the current demon. That's the other world that would make sense. Although, if Morgan was the starting demon, that would also explain why Catboy got wrong information. Those are two worlds that I see, but I've only been a player for a handful of games, so what do I know? At the end of this, I'll see if either of these worlds, if any, were true. But
it should be fun Grim reveal. I'm really looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it too.
Sit back.
Thank you, sir.
The artist, right? You said it was on this half.
Yeah, it's on the left side.
It's not me, so then.
Oh my gosh, but I haven't told you. But if Morgan was part of the crew,
Invited.
I would not do that.
Yeah. I don't think that would work.
don't have the game knowledge to really point at someone,
Right.
So I feel bad. It sucks being one of the last people alive because
Right.
Hey,
it's so stressful.
So y'all just attack each other.
so
Welcome back to
We
town.
can't
everyone.
nominate.
This
Nope.
fight.
Keep going. Let's go.
Nominations are open right away, but you don't have to do it right away. I'll let you know when we're counting down. Keep talking.
What do we think about this scenario? Messi is the Nodashi and Morgan is the marionette.
Then why are you poisoned?
Yeah, well, it would skip. It would
It would
skip.
skip Morgan.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Jesse was thinking.
Why?
Wait, no.
Why would
I
it
asked
skip
Brad,
Morgan?
I asked Brad earlier. It's just your neighbors.
It's your
No,
it's your townsfolk neighbors.
Townsfolk
that-
neighbors would skip Morgan.
Yeah, so it would
And
be
then I would-
Right.
Eric
I thought
the
Morgan
grandmother.
was the grand.
Yeah, it would be Eric the grandmother and Catboy the librarian would be the ones poisoned if it was Messi.
Oh.
Wait, I thought Morgan said that they were the monk.
So wait,
I
Brad.
am the monk. Okay,
Which is
so
the
Eric
You
and
could have
I,
been
Eric and I
lying.
swapped roles. I'm the monk and Eric's the grandmother. Okay, but if I was lying, then how would Eric know that I was the monk? Because Eric came to me and he was like, "Oh, I'm your grandmother.
Yeah,
I know
and
what
the
Eric's
monks are
poisoned.
townsfolk. It doesn't skip
Great.
you.
Right. I mean, but even if Eric's, how would Morgan know to claim monk to Eric though?
Yeah. I think it's Eric and
if Morgan was got the monk token and was the marionette, then that would be had the monk token in front of them.
So there's two things. Yeah, there's two.
I think it's Eric
Morgan-
and Morgan.
But then you're saying
Sorry,
that there's a
continue.
godfather.
Or Messi.
Hey, Eric wants to say something. Eric wants to say something.
Yeah, go for it.
I was gonna say there's two things I have to resolve. They're the biggest questions in my mind. Catboy's being poisoned. That's the first to get resolved, and why I'm not dead as the grandmother. Those are two things you have to resolve. I think both of them could be reasonably resolved if Messi is the demon.
Think so.
Which is very interesting. That would resolve both of those. Now Jesse being the demon, I'm not really sure how that resolves that.
Why
doesn't.
why are we saying that it skips?
Well, because here's the thing.
Morgan?
One of you could be the lunatic.
It would be the
Wait, who's
why
our?
are you saying that it's skipping Morgan?
Wait, never mind. No, we already have our outsider.
They're saying that if Morgan was the marionette,
Yeah.
then Morgan would not be a townsfolk.
Would I
Yeah,
know
we had
if I was the
assumed-
Well,
marionette?
But so
No.
I asked Brad about this privately. Then,
Okay,
if you're the
there's
oh
a
wait, no,
monk
I asked.
and a
No, I
marionette.
asked about the empath.
Yeah, Morgan. What could have happened is Morgan, you could have gotten the monk token in the marionette, and then you
and
wouldn't
just
even
never
know
been told I
And
was
just the demon never
marionette?
told you.
yeah. They wouldn't have had to tell you.
And I would have been poisoned. If Messi's the Nodashi, I would have been poisoned and been told false information that Morgan is good when Morgan's actually the marionette. But Messi would have told Morgan. They should have.
Well,
They
and
should have.
would you have
Didn't
still
have
gotten
to.
a grandmother token without having a grandchild? You would just be wrong about who's your grandchild.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah,
was
so
never
maybe
told.
someone else is your grandchild, but
Yeah,
then you would have
'cause
died.
The storyteller
Yeah, that's
assigns the grandchild to
Unless
the-
I'm your.
Oh, Eric. Also,
grandchild.
by the way, Eric, you could be told somebody, and that's not your real grandchild if you're poisoned. So that's
Yeah,
why you
that's
didn't
true.
die.
Yeah, but then you would.
But then who else was told?
Oh, but you're
but no one else is claiming a grandchild.
Yeah, but we
They
wouldn't
wouldn't
know,
know.
right?
No,
Wouldn't
no,
know.
no.
No, nobody
Wouldn't
knows.
Either of us could be the grandchild, so that's kind of a moot point then.
Are nominations open, Brad?
Yes, they've been open since everyone cut back.
Tricky.
Ooh, this is tough. This is like a 50-50.
That's the world that makes more sense to me. Is it messy at this point? What Jesse said. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, Jesse, what are you role claiming? I'm sorry, I don't have you filled out on my board.
Fortune teller.
And you said you checked everybody. So specifically,
Yeah.
who are you checking? Did you ever check Messi, or who did you check?
Yeah,
Okay.
you did check me.
First
and
night-
She checked me and Messi on night 3. I know that.
Yeah, Jesse, do you want to go through it with
let
us?
them go. Let them go in order.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
First night, Eric and Grady, yes. Second night, Morgan and Victory Bell, yes. Third night, Messi and Catboy, yes. Last night, Eric and Messi, yes, which is not helpful for this right now.
What was this the first and second one again? It was Eric and the first and second one.
Eric and Grady, and then Morgan and Victory Bell. That was
Why-
night
why-
one and night 2.
Why didn't you ever do an overlap?
I have never been a fortune teller before, and
that's
I
fine.
didn't know what would be the good way to do it.
Morgan was the marionette, which you have to believe in this scenario. That wouldn't have made sense. That information would have been false.
I only get yeses for demons.
Oh, that's true. That's true. So it
So
could have
it's
made
not
sense.
even evil. Yeah. So Jesse's information.
So also, if I was poisoned at some point.
Wait,
I don't know.
also, was
I don't know. I don't know.
Because yeah, that information doesn't add up.
This doesn't add up. I think
That's what I got.
Is this secretly an atheist game?
Hold on, wait.
know what? Okay.
No. I thought I had a thought. I didn't. Because I was like, okay, let's say Eric is the Nodashi, then just theoretically, then me and Messi would be poisoned, right?
Yeah, but how did
just
Catboy
theoretically.
get?
Yeah,
How did Catboy get?
How did
poisoned?
Catboy get poisoned?
The two biggest
Oh.
questions: Catboy's poisoning and why I'm not dead as a grandmother. What resolves both of those?
Hey, did the monk
Second call for
ever
nominations.
choose?
Wait, when was
So the
Catboy
only
poisoned?
well, the other rule I'll say is that Morgan could have been the Nodashi, and Eric the Scarlet Woman, and that would have poisoned Catboy on day 1 and poisoned Messi, right? So that's how Eric could be the grandmother and not die, and that's how Catboy could have gotten poisoned. That's another world that I
That's
think
still
makes
another point.
sense.
But if Morgan was
But I don't know why
the
Jesse would be poisoned then. I get wrong.
no, there are
information.
3 worlds here that are just like.
I nominate Messi. Eric nominates Messi B20.
All right.
I hate this.
Eric nominates
Okay.
Messi
Wait,
B20.
what?
Tell all about it.
Okay.
I am trying to figure out why, like I said, the only two things I could think that would resolve this, Catboy being poisoned and me not dying as a grandmother, would be if Messi was
Yeah.
a demon. That would resolve both of those.
And if
But Jesse's
Morgan
also
was
really
the
suspicious to
minion.
me
How would
too.
that-
So
Result because I would be poisoned, not Catboy.
not if you're the marionette.
Oh, wait a minute.
But
Does
then when I
wait.
If it was Messi.
Can I take a
Hey, how
second?
does
Messi
he?
B20, your defense, please.
I really, this is just such a complex
And so,
offense that's been given to me. I really don't know how to dismantle it. I mean, I was the artist the whole time, and you guys did see me do that. And it says that the demon is on the left side, so I think it would be just rough. I don't know. I just think
Hey,
we're
Brian,
just playing into Eric's hand again.
I want you to take my vote as a compliment.
Does Morgan
Brian-
jumping to Eric make the Jesse's information make sense? If Morgan was the starting demon and then it jumped to Eric when Morgan died, does that make Jesse's information make sense?
Well, because I also have a red herring, so
Right.
someone could be my
So
red
if Morgan
herring.
was a
that
starting
would-
demon,
that would-
that look at your information, Jesse, and see if that helps it make sense. If Morgan was a starting
Well-
demon and Eric, it jumped to Eric.
It actually.
No, because my first one that I got was Eric and Grady. Yes.
Okay, so mine might have been the red herring though.
Yeah.
if
So what's
that-
your second night?
Yeah, that's
second
second
night.
Second
night
night was.
Morgan
and Victory.
Bell.
And then
All right, and let's start the vote.
I think it might be Eric.
2 votes required. Starting with Morgan,
Makes
going
sense for
around.
it being messy as well.
Alright.
I'm gonna be so mad.
Jesse, check and see if your information makes sense with jumping from Morgan to Eric.
It makes sense for both.
I mean, I think that's the only world where your information adds up.
To be 20 on the block.
Unless
Any
you
other
speak
nomination?
Okay,
almost
I'm gonna have to
speaking
nominate. I'm gonna
And
just
you
flip a
nominate.
coin. I'm gonna nominate Eric.
Okay.
Well, yeah, no, sorry, Jesse. What was day night 3 and 4 again?
Actually nominates Eric.
3 was Messy and Catboy. 4 was Eric and Messy.
I should have been writing this.
All right, meant to be 20. There's nominations in effect. Why did you nominate Eric?
I just think the tangled web that he woven just now is so complicated and like mired in. I have a gut feeling. I just have a gut feeling it's Eric, and we're just playing into his hand and just listening to him because he's like the mastermind of this game. And I just have like a deep well of feeling towards this, and that's just
I'm gonna
can't
go
speak
with
to it
your-
as a new person.
I'm gonna go with your gut as a compliment.
All right,
Mhm.
Eric,
Hey,
you're being accused of being a
I've never
mastermind
won.
with everyone playing into your hand. What is your defend us, please? Defend.
What a game.
I mean, I'm free. Like I said, the two biggest questions to me is why Catboy's poisoned, which I believe, and there's no reality in that Catboy being poisoned that I can see that I'm the demon, because it's not a puck game. Catboy would have been dead 3 or 4 nights ago if that was the case. It has to be a Nodashi game.
Unless he was
You'd have to, if I was. What's that?
Messy was protected.
Yeah. So how? Yeah. In the game with a
Who'd you
pucka,
protect?
how does the monk work?
Hang on. Let's not derail it. Let's not sidetrack.
It is not
Okay, let's not derail that. Let's
On
not
my
derail
defense,
that.
on my defense, like I said, you have to resolve Catboy's poisoning and why I'm not dead as a grandmother when I'm claiming.
Which could be the
Morgan's
monk.
grandmother.
How does the monk work?
I don't know why I'm not dead as a grandmother. That's the biggest confusing fact to me. I could have been poisoned, which case I'm obviously sitting next to either a Nodashi or. Yeah, I'm sitting next to the Nodashi. It's either Jesse or
But
Messi
we
at
don't
this
know
point.
for a fact that you're the grandmother.
You don't. You're taking a leap of faith either way, no matter what you do.
Morgan, who did you protect the first night?
So I protected Eric the first night because he's my grandmother.
All right.
Did
So,
you protect the second night?
Did you ever protect Catboy?
Oh,
all right.
Did.
2 to tie, 3 to die.
2
We're
to
gonna
die,
start
3 to
with
die.
Mr. B 20 is the first to vote. Going round.
I almost forgot to put my hand up.
Quite a game. Oh my god, I can't wait for this reveal.
I think it's messy.
Oh, don't
No.
tie it.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Jeez. Let's take them shots.
Oh my god.
3 enough. Eric is now on the block. Jesse, would you like to nominate yourself?
I can't nominate Messy again, right? God damn it.
Yeah.
Nope.
I think that's
I assume
it.
you don't want to nominate yourself. All right, Eric.
Well,
count
wait.
aside for you to die.
What happens if I nominate myself?
It would just
Why
it'd be
would
you
you?
or
Why
nobody.
would you?
Yeah. If you're not the team,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, Eric, how would you like to die?
I think I'll be run over by a bunch of Ford Mustangs. Like, let's go like Ford Boss Mustangs, 1969. I don't know. Automobile.
All right. You're taken out to the middle of the road, I guess, and you are probably run over and die. And that's what happens. With a grim reveal. I do. Yes, well. Okay.
Well,
So, where to begin with this?
Slow
this
ripping off the
I don't even know who won yet.
Oh, no, I know. I figured I'd do it to last. Wouldn't that be fun?
That's fun, yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right, we begin. Let's begin with Catboy. Catboy, our librarian, who got a mutant between Theo, our Slayer, who never got to make his shot, and Messy B20. But that information was false, for Grady was your mutant. Grady broke madness, and I chose to kill Grady on day 2. After not not walking back at all, like no attempts were made to go. No, I was definitely not the mutant. So I kill Grady to frame Victory Bell, your Undertaker.
Yeah.
And also I want, Victory Bell. There you go. You get to see one town's. Well, I'm not so roll there.
Power.
Yeah, you got to use your power. Perfect. All right. This takes us through to Jesse, your fortune teller.
Yeah.
Who? What a game! What a game! Jesse got a yes every night.
Yeah.
Let's see. So night one, you picked Eric and Grady. Got a yes. Grady was your red hero. All on that mutant. Then you picked who was night two?
Morgan and Victory Bell.
Morgan and Victory Bell. Morgan at the time was the Nodashi.
Nodashi, yeah.
Poisoning Catboy, and someone else.
Me, the grandmother.
So you got a yes. Then you picked who was the following night after that?
Messi and Catboy.
Messi and Catboy. For that evening, Morgan killed herself and passed to the Scarlet Woman, Messi B20. That's another yes. And Eric, was your grandmother who was poisoned? So I gave Eric one of the demon bluffs, which was Monk, targeting Morgan, and hope for the best. The bluffs were Artist, Oracle, and Monk.
Oh.
And that is your game.
Good
Morgan
job,
Clocktower.
evil team.
Ryan.
Good job.
You're talking
I'm
about.
sorry, Eric.
You're
it's
always
okay.
talking about how you're so jealous of everyone playing 3D chess, and look at you, 3D chess. You threw me under the bus when I confided in you.
So Brad,
Yes.
the text of the Nodashi.
Yeah, it's two alive townsfolk neighbors.
Yeah, so
I'll put it alive.
Eric.
Townsfolk neighbors full stop. Doesn't matter if they're alive or dead. Yeah, doesn't
And that was
move.
the first thing I asked, because, like, Brad was like, oh, so Messi is your minion. And I was like, wait, does that mean my minion is drunk? And he was like, oh, no, Eric's drunk.
Yeah, townsfolk.
Yeah. Yeah, I got told Morgan was the bunk, and we did the hostage thing. Morgan was just a second off, like, when I said it, and I was like, I'll play it off, like, Morgan didn't want to reveal as a monk, but I should have been a little bit harder on that. Because I was like, 3, 2, 1, monk, and Morgan's like, monk.
Oh.
No, I said it in the
Wait,
exact same time that you
She said it
did.
pretty quick. She said it pretty quick. I said it first. I 100% said it first.
So on my end, I didn't hear what you said before I said it.
I was giving you a lot of leeway with that. So yeah, jeez. But toward the end, I had it with, like I said, why I'm not dead as the grandmother was a pretty big giveaway.
Yeah, well,
Nobody believed me for the second.
When I told Brad I was going to off myself,
Who's your
Brad
actual
was like,
grandchild?
"Okay, but, like,
Who is
keep
the
in mind
actual
the
grandchild?
grandmother should also die."
Oh yeah, was there an actual grandchild? Or was it just told?
No, Eric had no ability because Eric was poisoned.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I want to throw it to Jesse because I think Jesse had it. Jesse knew that it was Messi when I was talking to them earlier. Like I was trying to say it was Eric, but Jesse had it. Jesse knew.
Well, and here's the thing: if we didn't have 3 scenarios where I was like going over, I would have voted for like someone. But
Yeah, I didn't
I
use
was
my
just
vote
so
either.
confused. I didn't.
And that's
use my
why I was.
vote.
That's why, like in this last stretch, I was like, okay, maybe I can use the fact that I don't know the rules more to my advantage and play that game by just poking holes and asking questions and further
I must say, the Oscar award goes to Messi 20 for that defense that final day, I think.
Yeah. Oh, I was thinking too. The misplaced grandchild would be if there was a the Vortox game. That's what I was thinking of. That's when you have misplaced.
Yeah.
Not poisoned. Yeah.
Also, wait, Morgan, didn't you kill yourself in like the middle? That was that. I think that really carried me and caused so much chaos.
No, okay, because my thing was like they were
that was genius.
Going to lynch me the next day, so I was like, I have to throw the suspicion back on Victory Bell. Because it was either me or Victory Bell for the longest time, and I was like, well, if I'm dead, they're not going to suspect it's me.
Yeah,
Well,
that was.
Brad, earlier I asked you about rules. What role did I ask you about?
You
You asked me about Nodashi and if the neighbors were dead, the poison move, I believe, was the question. And I said
Oh,
no.
no, I asked if, like, would your neighbors be confined to the 2 people, or would it go to the next townfolk? so I don't think I phrased it correctly. That's why I was suspicious.
Okay.
Oh.
Right.
So I just have trouble communicating.
Okay.
Right.
No,
So
Now we know.
because like I thought I had asked like if one of your neighbors is not a townsfolk, would that move to the next town person?
Right. Yes, in that case. It's the two townsfolk neighbors of the Ndashi.
yeah, it just doesn't
Yeah,
change
so-
during the game. Like if somebody dies, it
It
doesn't
doesn't change, but like there's
Yeah.
so
But like Messy B20 wasn't poisoned because he was evil, not a
Not a
townsfolk.
townsfolk.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just
Although-
trying, like I'm just gonna chalk this up to my like miswording because I was convinced that like it had to be the two people next to you. So
Oh, yeah. Brad, I have a question.
Yeah,
though.
misunderstanding there.
When,
Yes,
when a
please.
Scarlet Woman catches the Nodashi, then does does it change his poison then?
It does, yes. So, but in
In
this
this
instance,
case,
it did
no.
not matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, if the Scarlet One was across the board, it can get a hilarious case of suddenly two different people getting poisoned.
Yeah.
They actually moved. That's always fun.
Yeah. So but in
that
this
happens.
case, it was. Oh, it
It
doesn't
was still
matter
Eric and Catboy.
it doesn't matter if the townsfolk's alive because it doesn't say alive townsfolk. It just says townsfolk.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're dead then, whatever.
Yeah. Wow, that was a great game. Congratulations, Messy and Morgan. Brad, you ran some ringers. That was amazing.
was.
Thank you so much for running those. Everybody
welcome.
have a good time. Jesse, you went to the ringer in that
I'm-
round.
Eternally stressed.
I'm shaking. Oh my god.
I am so sorry, Eric and Jesse.
No, it's fine. I should have.
That was wild.
I knew it was messy at the end because we're like, that's the only reality that works, and then it just.
I'm 0 for 6. Woo!
Jesse, we're gonna get you one of these days. At least you weren't evil this time.
Yeah.
Or
But-
three
Jesse
evil.
Well, we'll have this edited version over on YouTube in the coming days if you want to go watch this game. And the previous game we played, which was also a very good one, please go check that out over on YouTube at The Gallant Goblin. YouTube.com/The Gallant Goblin. Otherwise, thanks to Eric and Messy and Morgan and Catboy and Victory Bell and Grady and Jesse and, of course, Brad Thompson from Cutting Words. Thank you so much, Brad.
No worries. Yeah,
Brett.
like and subscribe.
Yeah, where can they find you, Brad?
YouTube.com. Yeah, Cutting Words. I should get the URL handy. Oh my gosh. Cutting Words on YouTube. You can find me. I talk about the Dungeons and the Dragons over there.
Those are two of my favorite things.
Yeah, I know, right? Two things.
And
Yeah.
Messy, where can they find you?
Oh my gosh, you can find me on all major social media platforms, even on Twitch at twitch.tv/messyb20. I play a lot of Pathfinder, 2nd edition, but we're hopefully branching out to other tabletop role-playing games. So stay tuned and stay messy.
And Morgan, where can they find your game coming up?
It'll be on itch.io, and my username on there is Morgan Eilish. I also use that same username on all platforms, so you can also find me on Twitter and Blue Sky at Morgan Eilish.
Sweet. Anybody have anything they want to plug tonight? Jesse, where's your game at?
It'll be the Misadventurers League on Twitch. It'll be Saturday at 1 p.m. Central Time. And that'll be for the next 3 Saturdays. And then it's over.
Awesome. Thank you. Anybody else have anything they want to throw out that I'm forgetting? No? Oh, well, then go buy yourself a cute Cobalt plushie at HeroPlush.com. Thank you, Messy. And
Yeah, HeroPlush.com.
we'll wrap up. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for the raid and the subscribes and the follows. We love y'all. We'll be back here next week. And yeah, have a great night, everybody.
Yeah, have a good one.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone.
All right.